I'm Karen, and I am here to do 45 minutes of Pilates with you. We're going to be strengthening our core. We're going to be working on a tall, open posture. We're going to be working on being more balanced as well as being more flexible. So long, lean muscles. Your core goes from your collarbone down to the middle of your thighs. So all the stabilizing muscles in the center that need that strength, that need that balance to be able to protect us from getting hurt, to help us to have a good posture so our back isn't vulnerable and things like that. So a lot of these moves done regularly, consistently, will help to keep you moving for longer in your life. So that's always a good thing. All you need today is a mat and your body. That's it. Maybe some water as a suggestion would be a good thing, but you don't need any equipment today besides your mat. And I want you to put things at your side and like to the side and just forget about it for 45 minutes. Focus on you and what your body needs, the moves you might need to modify, the moves that you might need to make sure that you challenge yourself on. You know that, okay? Nobody else knows how your knee feels or how your shoulder feels or how your back. So I want you to listen to your body. I'll show you modifications for when you need them. This is a Zoom class that I videoed. So when I'm facing the camera, you'll either do what you hear me say or what you see me do as far as left and right, okay? So put everything to the side, find your smile, and let's do this. All right, everybody, welcome to Pilates. I'm so glad you're here today. I've got a mat and my body, and that is all you're gonna need today, is your mat and your body weight. You'll also need that little messenger that kind of whispers in your ear when you need to modify something, okay? So I want you to take care of you. Let's start with those feet about hip width apart. Let's bring that chin in our chest, and let's start to roll our shoulders back a few times. Remember just to put to the side all your distractions. Focus on you, strengthening that core, improving your posture, flexibility and balance today. Let's go ahead and take our left arm and reach up, rib cage up. Good, let's take that same arm, shoulders relaxed across, and look over that shoulder. And let's go ahead and take your right arm and reach. And let's take that right arm across. Make sure those shoulders are relaxed. Look over that left shoulder. Well, just open up that chest a couple times. Thumbs are up, and you're alternating which arm is on top. About 2 more times. And 1 more. Good. All right, we are gonna start with some plie squats. You don't have to squat down very far. I want your toes out so you can incorporate those inner thighs. And I want you to engage your middle. So you're gonna just bend those knees and you're gonna bring those arms up. So again, our toes are pointed out so that we can incorporate those inner thighs. All right, let's do 4 more here. 3 more. 2 more. Now, if you want to, as we squat and lift up, you can lift one leg and then the other. And just pause for a second as you lift that leg. So we're asking those outer thighs to work. We're asking those obliques to work as well. But anytime you need to just put the foot down, you can do that. Let's do 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4 more, 3 more, 2, and let's do some right leg crunches. Come to your right toes, abs are engaged, and let's lift up. So notice I'm bringing the right side of my rib cage down at the same time as that leg is lifting. 8 more, 7, 6, 5, 4 more, 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring our feet together, take that right arm up, Lean yourself to the left. And that left hand can gently pull the arms straight and rest your head. Deep breath in. Exhale, let's press that right foot down into the mat and stretch down that right side deeply. Let's go ahead and take your right leg in front. Your left leg is behind you. And we're going to be moving those arms up and down as we lunge. Now you could step forward with that left foot, or you could lift your left knee. I'm going to leave that up to you. Remember, you could step or you could lift. And I want you to pause down in that lunge and pause as you lift. Find a focal point you can stare at. 6 more times. 5 more. That's 4. 3. 2 more. And 1 more. I'm going to put my hands on my hips. I'm going to lift those left toes. Just 4. 3. 2. And 1. I want you to flex your right foot, sit those hips back and take a breath. Exhale, lowering that chest down. Good. Now before we go to the other side, I'd like you to start at the back of the mat. Engage your middle. And we're going to walk those hands out. Now we're going to roll to our right side plank. You can always have your right knee on the mat, or you can straighten that right leg, and your right wrist is directly below the shoulder. And we're going to dip our hips down and up for 8, 7, 6, 5. Watch my left arm. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now come to your hands and knees. Arch up into a nice cat stretch. Glance up to the ceiling. Good, and let's go ahead and come back to our plank and walk those hands back. Let's take our right toes up to the ceiling. Abs are engaged, nose towards that left knee. I want you to very slowly stand up. Bring your hands to your hips. Now we're going to try that 3 more times, okay? So I want you to abs engage, slowly bring those fingertips down. As you bring those right toes up, nose towards the knee and pause. And very slowly lift yourself back up. You can tap those right toes on the ground or keep that right knee up. 2 more times, guys. Again, engage your middle, and as you breathe, take those fingertips down. Chin in the chest, nose to the knee, right toes lift. Good, very slowly stand up. If you're wobbling some, you're in good company. I guarantee almost everybody is. 1 more time. Very slow and controlled. You're just doing the best that you can. And you're taking a break when you need to. Nose towards the knee, right toes lift, left toes are straight. And very slowly lift. Roll your shoulders away from the ears. 1 more time, I want you to walk out and do those right side plank hip dips. Okay, so walk those fingertips down. Abs are engaged, walk those hands out. Come to your right side plank, right wrist below the shoulder, right knee down if you want it to. Hip dips for 8, 7, 6, 5. Move the arm if you want to. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands and knees, please. Arch up into that cat stretch. Glance up to the ceiling. And sit yourself back in child's pose, knees apart, big toes together. Breathe and sit it back. And good job. Let's go ahead and tuck the toes under. Just come to a forward fold. Let's bring those feet together and cross our forearms or just hold the same calf. So either the same calf or the opposite. Straightening those legs the best that you can. Deep breaths in and out. Now let's engage our middle and just roll up slowly. Shoulders away from those ears, and we're going to start with those plie squats again. So let's take those toes out. Engage your middle, make sure you're coming down from the knees and hips, head and chest are up. We're not leaning forward as we come down, okay? So just regular plie squats at first. Toes are pointed out to incorporate those inner thighs. Good, just 4 more like that. And 3 more. 2 more. And 1 more time. Let's alternate those leg lifts if you want. Using your outer thighs, using those obliques, and warming that body up, getting our heart rate up a little bit. It's a good thing. Let's do 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4 more, and 3, 2, and 1. Now let's bring those left toes to the ground. Engage your abdominals, and let's do that left side crunch. Great for those obliques. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, shoulders back, feet together, left arm up and lean to your right. Take that right hand, just gently pull the arm straight as you breathe. Inhale, exhale a little bit deeper, press your left foot into the mat. Good, now shoulders away from those ears. Let's take your left leg in front. Right leg behind you. You're gonna wanna make sure that left knee is right above the ankle. So we're gonna move those arms. We're gonna pause for a second here. You can either step forward or you can take that knee up and hold for a second. Don't rush through these. Just make sure you press straight down. And if your balance is challenged, again, you are in good company. We're all working on our balance. Pilates, just like yoga, is a practice. It is not a perfect, that's for sure. 6 more. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to take our hands to our hips and right toes up for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's flex that left foot, lower those hips and breathe. Good, let's come to the back of your mat. Abs are engaged. And let's walk those fingertips down. Walk those hands out. Let's roll to our left side plank. Please remember that knee down is an option for you. Wrist below your shoulder. 8, 7, 6, 5. Move the arm if you want. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and come to our hands and knees. Arch up into that cat stretch. Good, glance forward. And knees apart, big toes together, breathe and sit it back. And let's tuck those toes under, come to your forward fold. So we're gonna go ahead and take those left toes in the air. Nose towards your right knee, abs are engaged. Very strong and slow and controlled. Bring it up. Woo, asking that right leg for good balance. Good. And let's slowly bring it down. Keep those abs engaged. Good, nose towards that knee. Let's try that 3 more times, best we can. Slow and controlled, bring it up. Doing the best that you can. We all have one side that's a little bit better balanced than the others. Nose to the knee, we're doing it 2 more times. Good, we're gonna do that 1 more time, everybody. And slowly lifting up. Very good. Let's shake it out. And we're gonna go ahead and walk it out 1 more time. Do 1 more set of those left side plank hip dips. So walk the hands down. Engage the abs. Let's walk those hands out. Left wrist directly under the shoulder. Left knee down if you'd like. And 8, 7, 6, 5. Move the arm if you want. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. On those hands and knees, arch up into your nice cat stretch. Glancing up. And let's take those knees apart, big toes together, breathe and sit it back. Middle of the chest sinks towards the mat. Good, we're gonna go ahead and have a seat at the front of your mat, please. So you'll wanna make sure that you've got enough room to roll behind you. So let's walk those hands towards your ankles, towards your feet, wherever you can grab on, and those knees are straight, and you're gently letting that chest press down and pressing the back of the knees to the mat. Good, let's bring those shoulders down, relax those thighs, engage your abs. Fight gravity, let's keep those feet down till we come all the way down. Good, let's take the legs straight up, and we're going to do the helicopter, moving our right leg first. So let's do this together. Anytime you need a modification, right leg circle would be fine, okay? So right leg comes down. You're gonna circle those legs around like a helicopter. As the left leg lifts, we're gonna reach and lift our hips. 3 more times, right leg down. Slowly circle around like a helicopter. As the left leg comes up, abs working, lift your hips. 2 more times. You're breathing the whole time, you're not holding your breath. 1 more time. Right leg down. Legs come around like a helicopter. Now as you reach for your feet, I want you to come up to a V-sit, shoulders down. Feet could be down if you need to. 3, 2, reach for those ankles or feet. Bend your elbows, sinking that chest down. And let's roll down nice and slow, thighs relaxed, abs are engaged, keep breathing. Take those legs straight up, and that right leg comes down first, same leg, okay, same leg. Right leg down, circle them around like a helicopter. Keep those abs strong, legs as straight as possible. Lift your hips 3 more times. Right leg down, slowly circle them around. And lift those hips. 2 more times. Pilates scoop going on in that center. 1 more time. Good, lift up. Let's come up into that V-sit. If you prefer to stay laying down, that's no problem. Feet down if you need to. 3, 2, and reach. We're gonna go through that 1 more time. Bend your elbows, sink your chest down. Good, and let's come on down slow. Shoulders relax, thighs relax. Keep breathing, don't hold your breath. Legs straight up. Same leg last time, right leg. Slow and controlled. Keep those abs engaged. Lift those hips and reach for your feet 3 more times. Good, hips lift up 2 more times. Nice, 1 more time, everybody. And lift. Come on up to that V-sit, shoulders down and hold. 3, 2, and good. So let's actually bring the soles of the feet together, far away from your body, and let's go ahead and fold. Chest down and breathe. Good, now let's come up to our V-sit. Kick 4 times, roll back like a ball, all right? So you're gonna do the best you can. You can hold on to the legs the whole time. Put 1 foot or both down, it's up to you. So shoulders down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the hips. I'm gonna demonstrate holding on to the legs if you want. 4, 3, shoulders down, chest open. You could also lift those hips as you come back. Listen to your body, your neck, your back. All right, you don't want anything hurting you. Lift those hips. And 4, 3, we're gonna do 2 more times. Breathe. Shoulders down. 4, 3, 2, 1 more time. 4, 3, 2, and awesome. If you would, cross your right leg in front and just walk those hands out. Exhale, bend the elbows, relax those hips. Good, wind yourself around to the left, nose towards that knee. Very good. All right, let's go ahead and come to our right side plank on our forearm. We're gonna take our top leg and move it forward and back, okay? Modified, it would be your right knee on the mat, okay? So either right knee on the mat or both legs straight. That top leg's gonna come to the front. You're gonna lift it up and come to the back. Lift it up and come to the front. Into the back. 3 more times. Good, 2 more times. 1 more time. Awesome, let's place our hip down. Bend those knees, this right foot's on your thigh and your right arm is gonna reach. Then we're gonna take a deep breath in, arms up. We're gonna fold forward, bring those hands down. We're gonna do our best not to rock right. We wanna keep the weight evenly distributed, okay? Just do the best you can. Chin down, deep breath in, and exhale. Good, you're gonna come back onto your right side, and your bottom leg is actually bent, okay? Bottom leg is actually bent, and you can lay on this bottom arm. All right, it's completely up to you. That bottom leg is bent. And what I want you to do is bring that left leg up and circle to the front first. 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, now to the back, 8, 7, 6, left fingers here, 4, 3, 2, and now bring it forward for 4, flexing the foot, 3, 2, 1, lift it up. I'm going to point and flex. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Now bring it forward for 2. Lift up and point, flex for 2. And I'm going to bring it forward for 2. Point, flex for 2. 1 more time, forward for 2. Point, flex for 2. And good. I want you to bring those legs together, right leg or right hand out, and I want you to reach. Now we're reaching for our feet from that left side of the obliques, not from our neck. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and awesome. Bend your knees and breathe. Let's bring that right hand to the mat, your right knee to the mat, and let that left arm just hang. Good. Arch up into a nice cat stretch. Glance up to the ceiling. And let's come to that plank on our forearms. And let's circle to the right. So watch, I'm gonna dip my right hip down, slide forward, left hip down, slide back. Right hip down, slide forward, left hip down, slide back. Good, right. You could do the same thing with the knees on the mat if you need to. Right hip down, slide forward, left hip down, slide back. 4 more. Good, try to have your hips at neutral. So not sinking down, but not lifted up too much. 1 more. Now can you hold it for 8, 6, 4. I hope those muscles are shaking. Awesome. Woo! Keep the hips in the air. Walk your hands out. Forehead down, and the middle of your chest sinks down with your underarms. You're not sitting back. Your hips are up in the air on this one. Good. We're going to come up, arch up into a cat stretch, glancing up, and now we're going to have a seat at the front of the mat again. Look back behind you. Make sure you have room to roll back. Walk your hands towards your ankles or your feet. Bend those elbows and breathe. As you exhale, the back of the knees press to the mat. Now shoulders down, relax your thighs. Roll down as slow as you can. All the control is through that middle. Good. You're either going to do left leg circles to modify, or that helicopter leading with your left leg, both legs as straight as possible. So bring it down, circle the legs around like a helicopter. You're gonna lift those hips and reach. 3 more. Slow and controlled, reach. 2 more. That little bit of a hip lift really gets the lower portion of that long abdominal muscle. And I don't want you to focus so much about moving the legs exactly. If you're moving them around and keeping your abs engaged, you're doing it right. Let's come up to a V-sit. Shoulders are down. Try to hold. Feet down if you need to. And 1. Reach for those ankles or feet. And roll slowly down. We want to make sure those thighs are relaxed, so we're making those abs do the work. Legs straight up. Left leg down first. Circle those legs around like a helicopter. Lift those hips and breathe. We got 3 more times. Hips up, 2 more times. Good, guys, 1 more time. Come on up to that V-sit, shoulders down. Hold for 4. Really do that nice Pilates scoop and reach for your ankles or feet. 1 more time through that, guys. Exhale, thighs relaxed, shoulders down. Keep breathing. Keep the feet on the ground till you get all the way on the mat. And then let's lift those legs straight up. Left leg straight down. Circle slowly around. Feel that work going all around that core. Lift those hips up. 3 more times. Good, lift, you got 2 more times. Left leg moves first. And 1 more time. Come on up to a nice V-sit, shoulders down. 4, 3, 2, and good. Cross your left leg in front, please. And let's go ahead and fold forward. Exhale, chin to your chest. Relax the tightness in those hips. And let's wind around to your right just a little bit. Very good. All right, let's come to your left side plank. Remember that your left knee could be on the mat. All right. Abs are engaged. And the right toes are going to come to the front. Lift it up and around and bring them back. And lift it up and around. Good. Best you can. 3 more times, everybody. Good. 2 more. You know you can rest when you need to. 1 more time. Come on, let's do our best. Woo. And hips down. You're going to put that left foot next to the right thigh and left arm up. Good. Look past those fingertips and come on down. Try to make sure you're evenly distributed and not leaning to one side. Chin to your chest. Relax the tightness in those hips. You can always wind around a little farther to the right. And good. All right, so let's lay back down on our left side. Your bottom arm is your pillow. These right fingertips are just barely here. Let's bend that left knee. Engage your center. And let's do little circles to the front. Small little circles with that right leg. 4, 3, 2, now to the back, small little circles. Keep those abs engaged, that Pilates scoop the whole time. 4, 3, 2, let's bring them to the front. Foot is flexed. Good, point to bring it up, flex to bring it down. And 2 to the front. 2 up and down, point and flex. Good, 2 to the front. Hope you're finding your reason to smile. Point to bring it up and flex. Good, couple more times. One more time, I know you're feeling it. Point and flex. And your bottom arm comes out, palm down, both feet up, and let's lift. Let's lift, good. Right side of those obliques, not your neck. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, And awesome. Bend your knees, take a breath for a second. Good, let's come to that left hand and your left knee. Let's let that right arm droop over that ear. Give yourself a nice cat-cow stretch. And we're gonna come to a plank on our forearms. And we're gonna be doing a circle plank. You'll start with your left hip dip. So remember, knees on the mat when you need to. Left hip dip down, slide forward, right hip dip, slide back. Keep those abs lifted up, and these are slow movements. We're not moving fast. 4 more. Keep breathing, don't hold your breath. 2 more. 1 more time. Let's hold our plank for 8. Knees down when you need to. 6. Lift those abs. And awesome. Whew. All right. Let's take the hips in the air first. Rest your forehead. And let the middle of your chest and underarms sink down. Good. Let's bring our knees apart. Big toes together, look up to your left, rotate your wrist, please. And then left hand palm up underneath the right. Rest on the left side of the face. Allow those right fingertips to walk to the front of the mat. Exhale, right hand at the low back. Shoulders just relax. And let's untwist. Let's go to the other side and look up to your right and rotate your wrist. Right hand palm up underneath the left. Rest on the right side of the face. Left fingertips inch to the front. Left hand at your low back. Allow those shoulders just to flop. And let's untwist. Nice cat stretch. Glance up to the ceiling. Good. Have a seat at the front of your mat. Abs are engaged. You can do this with one leg or both. Completely up to you. Really do that nice Pilates scoop, especially towards the end here. We're going to kick those legs out. Bring it in. 2 more like this. 1 more. Now this time let's scoop. Scoop it up. Extend it out, scoop it up. Put a foot down, do the same thing if you need a modification, all right? Scoop it up. Let's just do 6 more. Rest when you need to. 5 more. Good, 4 more. 3 more. 2 more times. And 1. Awesome, guys. All right, you're gonna do your butterfly stretch. Pull those heels close to you. Shoulders relaxed. Hold on to those toes and just allow the head to lift, shoulders and knees down. And then nose towards your toes with that chin in your chest and your breathing. Wind around to your right. Let's look over that right shoulder. Wind around to your left, looking over that left shoulder. Good, and untwist. All right, have a seat at the front of the mat. Let's walk our hands towards your ankles or your feet. Bend those elbows, gently push the backs of the knees down. And let's take those shoulders down. Relax your thighs, keep breathing. Good, fingertips behind the head and abs engaged. Let's pulse for 8, 7, not pulling on the neck, it's from the middle. 4, 3, 2, head down and flutter kicks. 8, 7, 6, abs are strong. 4, 3, 2, 1, legs down and crunch. 8, 7, 6, strong from your center. 4, 3, 2, and head down, do those flutter kicks. 8, 7, 6, 4. We're gonna do that 2 more times through, legs down and crunch. 8, good, 7, 6, 5, all from the center. 3, 2, and flutter kicks. 8, small little kicks, scoop that belly button in, you can do this. 3, 2, last time through, crunch. 8, woo, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and good, flutter kicks. 8, 7, abs engaged, you got this. 4, legs higher if you need to, if that back hurts. And rest, awesome. Whew. Draw some circles. Take the knees farther away from you to get that low back. And let's go in both directions. Awesome. Straight arms between your knees. Let's steal happy baby pose from yoga. Elbows press the knees apart. Just rock side to side. Knees are pulled down towards the sides of your rib cage. Nice job. Let's release. Place the feet on the mat farther apart than your hips. Try to touch your heels. Lift those hips up into a bridge. Deep breaths. Peeling that spine down slowly. And let's hug the right knee in, bring the left leg straight, and rotate that right foot gently in both directions. Now the left hand's gonna bring the knee across the body. Glance to your right. That right shoulder is pressed to the mat and you are breathing. Left fingertips on your exhale, gently pull the knee a little farther if that feels okay for your back. Let's untwist and hold on to that right foot with both hands. Gently pull the foot towards the middle of the chest. And hug both knees in nice and tight. Shoulders down, glance over one shoulder to stretch your neck. And glance over the other shoulder. Right leg comes flat. Hugging the left knee in and our left foot is circling. Right hand's gonna bring the knee across the body. Glance to your left. Deep breaths in and out. Remember on that exhale, right fingertips can gently pull that knee across a little bit more. And we're gonna bring that left foot as we roll back to the low back towards the middle of the chest gently. Good, let's do that bridge one more time. Heels towards your fingertips, lift those hips up, deep breaths in and out. We're gonna peel the spine down slowly. Let's engage our center and very slowly come on up. And just sit in a comfortable cross-legged position. Okay, so whatever that is for you, doesn't matter at this point what leg's in front. Let's take a nice deep breath in and reach those arms up. Let's exhale, look over your right shoulder. Shoulders down, gently lift the head up. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, look the other direction. Shoulders down, lift the head up. Right arm reaches. Left hand grabs that opposite knee, gently sink down. And you're gonna allow that right hand to gently help the head to come over. Left hand slides to the low back. Chin slightly down, very gently press the head a little bit forward. Good, relax the arms. Good, left arm's gonna reach up. And right hand helps to grab that knee, breathe. And now that left hand's gonna gently help the head to come over. Opposite hand at your low back. Chin down and very gently press the head forward. Relaxing those arms. Let's take a breath in as we reach up. Exhale out. Give yourself a hug and a pat on the back. You guys have an awesome day. Thanks for joining me for Pilates.